Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, I really appreciate it. If this is your first time here, welcome. I appreciate you being here. My name is Jenny. And for today's video, I have decided to do my first official Get Ready With Me video. I am very excited. Today, I am going to be running a bunch of errands with the Mama Dukes. So I figured, you know what, I'm already getting ready. I might as well just turn the camera on and film the process and then just kind of have like a chit chat with you guys. This video, I hope it's not like all over the place, but we are going to be talking a little bit about makeup, a little bit about real life, a little bit just about random stuff. It's not the typical tutorial where I show you guys like very detailed step-by-step what I'm doing. It is something a little bit more relaxed, something a little bit more cash. I hope that you guys enjoy it because I have to be very honest, I personally loved filming it. I felt very in my zone and I felt like I don't know, I kind of felt like everybody was literally here in the room with me getting ready. So I hope that you guys really enjoy it. I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this makeup look right here. I know that in the title it says like everyday makeup, but this is sort of like my everyday makeup. Anyways, enough chit-chatting. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the tutorial. I'll also fill you guys in on a couple of things going on with life. Not too much because the Mama Dukes is waiting for me. So I don't want to keep her waiting too long because we all know, or if you have a Hispanic mom, you know that that's never a good thing. You never want to leave moms waiting, okay? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prep the skin. My brows are already done. My lips are hydrated. I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin using the Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. Spray this all over my face. I seriously love this stuff so much. On days that I'm sort of like on the run and I have a lot to do, I usually do my foundation first just because it is a little bit quicker. So the foundation that I'm using today is my go-to, the one I've been using lately, which is the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay. This is actually the Real Technique sponge and it's dirty. And I'm just gonna go ahead and bounce this all over my face as usual. Now that I think about it, I've never talked about it on my YouTube channel, but for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram and only follow me on YouTube, you may not know, but I am pregnant. Yay! Which is like, if you notice a little extra plumpness to me, to my face, now you know why. And I am super excited, feeling super blessed. I've been feeling amazing. I've had an amazing pregnancy, which I am so thankful and grateful for. So today, the Mama Dukes and I are going to do some baby shower stuff. So my baby shower has like a little bit of like a twist to it. I have decided to do a baby shower / gender reveal. I actually don't know the gender of my baby yet. I've had the results in an envelope sitting right next to my nightstand, or like it's sitting on my nightstand next to me for over 2 months now. So I have decided that I would find out, the hubby and I would find out together with everyone. So it's definitely harder than I thought. When I originally thought of this idea, it was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll wait, no big deal. So I'm like really excited about doing that today. So moving on, I'm going to be going in with my concealer. Now I'm going to be using 2 concealers. This one is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. The reason why I'm using 2 is because this one, the color is a little bit more neutral and it's a little closer to like my own skin tone. And so I just use it to neutralize under my eyes. And then pretty much whatever's left over on the beauty blender or the beauty sponge, I just go over my eyes to start canceling out some of that redness and like the little veins that I have. And I'm going to go over it with more concealer now. I'm going to go in with a lighter shade of concealer. And this one is the COL-LAB concealer. The name of it is that's a very good question. The No Flaws Liquid Concealer. And this is the beige tan. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight underneath my eyes. Granted, I know I said that this is like an everyday makeup look. It is for me. You have to try to understand that when you look at videos, everybody has like a different definition of what is everyday. Now, does it mean that I wear this every day? No, it just means that whenever I am going to wear makeup, this is what I do. So this is my everyday. However, there are plenty of times that I walk out of the house, fill in my eyebrows, throw on some mascara, and walk out the door. I find that for me, it's either I'm wearing like a full face, even if it's like simple, or I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm not very good at doing that in between. I don't know, my makeup doesn't last very long. It doesn't last very long. I don't feel as pretty. I don't know how to explain it. Like sometimes I feel prettier without makeup than with a semi-done, like if I threw on just blush and nothing else, ugh, I tried it and I don't like it. So, by the way, the one thing that has like that's been a big difference for me since I've been pregnant is your girl is always, oh, man down. What I was saying is, your girl is always out of breath. Like, doesn't matter what I do. I'm talking to you. I'm like, I sound like I've been running a marathon all day. Like, even my husband yesterday, he was like, what were you doing? I was like, I just went up the stairs. That's all I did. All right, so next I'm going to go in with some loose powder to set everything in place. For today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever. This is a super matte loose powder. This is like that pinkish tone. I don't really know the name. I'll find the name and I'll list it in the description below, but it is like more of a pinky tone and I really like it for my under eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure I have no creasing under my eyes. And with another beauty blender, I was too lazy to get up and wet it, so this is dry. I'm gonna pick up some powder and go ahead and set under my eyes. I'm gonna set and bake, but first I'm just gonna go ahead and set everything in place because my concealer has a tendency of moving very quickly. So I know that some people could put a concealer on and just do a bunch of stuff and it won't crease and then they can go in with powder. I have to pretty much do powder, concealer, like the whole thing. I have to do it like back to back because if I wait, I get a crazy amount of creasing. Okay, so now that my under eyes are set, I'm gonna go and do the same thing to the top where it's like I smooth out any creasing. And I'm gonna set that as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna just go ahead and grab a good amount of powder with the same sponge and I'm gonna go ahead and place that under my eyes to bake. Okay, so to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. I absolutely love this stuff. As you can tell, I hit pan. And I like to use it with a I can never say this, with a powder puff. And I just swerve it in there and then press on the rest of my face. I'm actually telling my husband today, and I'm sorry that I keep bringing up like baby stuff. Too bad. I don't know if I'll ever be pregnant again, so I'm trying to just like soak it all in and talk about it and live my best life. Because I have really loved being pregnant. Like, it sounds so weird, but I was like, oh, if I knew this is what I was missing, I would have done this a long time ago. I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of excited that I'm like pregnant, like around the holidays. By the way, my pregnancy was a huge surprise. Maybe I'll make a video about my pregnancy to kind of like get everything out of my system and then be able to move on to makeup tutorials. But I'll just tell you guys really quick. So it was a big, big, big surprise. So I'm kind of happy that it happened when it did because I get to see my family so much more than I would have if I would have been pregnant in the middle of like, let's say summer. Because right now we have Thanksgiving coming up. I'm going to see my family because I have family like all over Florida. And then after that so it's Thanksgiving, then it's the baby shower / gender reveal. Quickly after that is Christmas. And then New Year's, and then baby fro comes in March. So you see, it's like so many things that I get to like take pictures and be with my family, and I'm honestly like just so grateful and just so excited. Anyways, moving on, I'm gonna be using the Desi Katy eyeshadow palette. Obsessed with this stuff. I mean, I'm having a hard time moving on. I've got a couple of other palettes that I got after it, and honestly, I just gravitate towards this because they did such a bomb job. Like, honestly, they really did. I love it. And I'm gonna go in with just a fluffy brush and I'm gonna pick up these two colors right here. And then I'm just gonna go right here on my crease. Zoom you guys in a little tiny bit. Hey. Oh, and my brush is from Crown brushes. I'll go ahead and I'll link everything in the description below, as I usually try to do. But I love this fluffy brush. It's new. I recently just got it. And it's like the perfect size for my eye whenever I'm trying to do like a quick makeup look. Because you see, like, covers a good amount of space. Ugh. Excuse my eyebrows, guys. My eyebrows are like hella curly and they like to do whatever the hell they like to do. And if you guys have curly hair, you know that you can't do anything about it. So I recently bought a monitor. I'm filming and then I could see myself in a monitor right next to me, but I don't know. I'm not like too happy with the monitor that I bought. So if you know anything about that and you want to help out, like, I need help. I did some research, but I guess I should have done more research, or maybe I should have like done the research with someone who actually knew what they were doing. Alrighty, so next I use this deeper brown here. So this one right here. And I'm going to grab a brush that's a little bit less fluffy. And this one is also from Crown. This is the C511. And I'm just going to put this on my crease, but a little bit more focused on just the crease. I'm not going to go up as high as I did with the other color. And then I'm also going to focus on darkening up the outer corner of my eyes. I'm going to switch brushes really quick, just so I can go a little quicker. I'm going to be using this one, which is from Mikasa. I hate pronouncing that because I feel like I'm butchering it every time, but whatever. The E300 brush, and you see how it's like a little bit like denser and the bristles aren't as long. I just kind of feel like this helps me go a little faster because the windshield wiper motions, for some reason, it's just easier for me to do them. So one of the things that I love the most about this palette are the little shimmery colors. Like, they're like foiled colors and they're so easy to apply. And if you're like me, where even on your simple no makeup, as obviously I'm wearing makeup, more on like your everyday simple makeup looks, I personally still like a little bit of glitz and glam. So I'm not afraid to go in with a little bit of a shimmery color on days where I'm just going to be out and about running errands. So if this isn't your cup of tea, you could simply just go ahead and keep adding the matte colors. Now I'm going to go in with this really pretty shade. Oh, I forgot the names are in the back. This is Just a Kiss, right? So with my finger, I just go in there, just like that. Where's my mirror? It's so amazing, like I can't get over it. I bring some up to my crease. I don't really mind getting some on my crease. I think it looks pretty because even when my eyes are open, you can see the shimmer. If you want it to be more subtle, you don't have to bring it up on your crease. You could just make sure you only put it on your lid. Or like I said, you could skip this altogether if wearing shimmer during the day is something that you're just like, hell no, Jenny. Like, you're just like on another level of crazy. When you look at my eyes, it looks like, wow, she did so much. But we really didn't. So next I'm going to go in with this Alamar Cosmetics brush. It's more of like a flat type of brush. And what I'm going to use this for is I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here. And I'm going to run this right on my lash line to make my lash line appear darker and fuller. Now I'm going to move on to my bottom lash line. I'm going to be using this like medium shade brown right here called Churro. I never even knew that was called Churro. That's fucking hilarious. And I am just going to smoke out my bottom lash line. I feel like we're coming together and it's been pretty simple. Nothing too cray-cray. I'm not adding any more colors to my eyes. I think I'm happy with this. So we're gonna move on to face now. So I'm gonna be using the the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder. I absolutely love this stuff, and I'm going to be using a fluffy brush. This one is from Real Techniques. I love all the brushes from Real Techniques. The sponge I was using, I know I mentioned it, is from Real Techniques, and it's just amazing. A little bit. Let me check the time. Making sure my mom hasn't texted me like, where are you? So we're gonna do the baby shower, obviously like gender neutral. So I'm picturing a lot of white. I want some gold, and we're doing it in my mom's backyard, and my mom has like a beautiful like garden and has like a lot of greenery. So then we just incorporate some greenery, and that's it. Just something simple. I don't want anything crazy, to be honest with you. So I'm using this powder just to like bronze up. Nothing too perfect. Now I'm going to be going in with the Sephora. This is the Matte Perfection Powder Foundation. And this is what I like to use to contour. This one is in Neutral Caramel. I'm just going to pick up a little bit and then carve out my cheekbones a little more. Now moving on to blush. I want something pinky, something just very vibrant. I love those types of blushes. So I'm using the e.l.f. blush in Fuchsia Fusion. It's so old. And I hit pan, but I still love it so much. And then I'm just gonna hit the high point of my cheeks, which I feel like nowadays that I'm fuller, the high points of my cheeks are not very hard to find. And then I blend that upward, blend it into my contour, blend it all together. I like it. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills The Amrezy Highlighter, which is my all-time favorite highlighter. I mean, I don't know what these women did with this highlighter, but I have personally never used a highlighter quite like it. The way it just goes on and glides onto the skin, I love it. I don't know that there's any skin tone that this highlighter wouldn't look amazing on. Huge kudos to them. All right, so next we're gonna move on to some mascara. I always curl my lashes. My favorite eyelash curler, and I have tried several, is the Revlon one, and it's because it has like a really big mouth. I think that's what that's called. That's what I'm calling it. It has a really big opening right here, so I feel like it's so, I mean, look at how much space there is there. Hello. I feel like it's so easy to use. This is also the same one that I use for my clients. And for the most part, I myself curl my clients' lashes because I find that most of them are completely petrified of curling their own lashes. So if I ask them to do it, they won't. So I don't even give them a fair warning. I just say like, okay, with your eyes open, just look down. And I'm like that. No. By the time I'm done curling their lashes, they're like, oh, what just happened? The mascara I'm using is the Luminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. It's time for a new one. It's already kind of dry, but even when it's dry, I still like it a lot more than some of my other mascaras. So I don't care. Okay, I need to go get my black eyeliner. Give me one second. I grabbed the black eyeliner. This one is from Maybelline, Lasting Drama. And I'm just going to tight line my eyes. I hate when you put on mascara and you can see like the pink from the inside of your eye. Ugh, drives me crazy. Okay, so moving on to lips. I'm going to be using the Soar Lip Liner from MAC. And I'm going to fill in my lips a little bit. Now let's do the same thing on the top. Love this color. So pretty. Okay, and then for my lip gloss, I'm going to be using the A Dose of Color Desi Katy collection The Most lip gloss. And this lip gloss is literally the best lip gloss I've ever tried. I've been obsessing with it. I don't like to, like if I have color on my lips, I'm very hesitant to like put this on it because then I feel like you dip it back into the container and then eventually it's only a matter of time before the color starts changing. So I just take it out and with my finger, I pick up the gloss. Oh, so pretty. And then I do the same thing. Wipe your finger off or use another finger. So pretty. I love it. Let me just finish off by putting a little bit more of that Badescu facial spray. Ugh. My fingers are all sticky. Ugh. Ugh. It's starting to give me a headache. Okay, I'm gonna go fix up my hair really quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I am back and although I didn't show you guys exactly how I touched up my curls, I figured I would at least show you what I did. So the first thing that I used was this refresher, and it's one of my favorites. It's from the company Use Me. I've talked about them plenty of times on my Instagram. I have other videos with them. All I did was I sprayed this all over my hair, especially in the areas where my curls looked hella funky. Then I went in with my diffuser. I do not have time to air dry. Actually, I don't have the time or the patience to air dry. You could air dry if you like, if you find the air drying gives you less frizz. I don't like it. I don't have the patience for it, so I like to go in with my diffuser to dry up the the refreshing spray. And then after that, I went in with my hair pick just to give me a little bit more volume. So I'm looking at myself right now in my monitor, and I feel like I need a little tiny bit more blush. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more, nothing too crazy, just a tiny bit. And this does happen to me sometimes when I go in with my highlighter on top of my blush. I do feel like it sort of makes it disappear a little bit. So I just go back and add just a tiny bit. Nothing too cray-cray. Okay. So I think that that's it. Let me check. We actually did amazing on timing. I have just enough time to film my intro, to take a couple of pictures, and then run out the door. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's my first get ready with me, so I'm sorry if it was like all over the place, but I'm still sort of like getting the hang of it. If you guys liked it and want to see more of this type of video, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Also, don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up. Both of those things really, really help my channel to grow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Oh, I just spit. But